Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Rosie Cooks. So I'm gonna make some biscuits that have blueberries in them. They're whipped cream biscuits. So I'm gonna bring you in close. I'm gonna show you all the things that I'm going to use, okay? Okay, so right here I have 2 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 2 tablespoons of sugar, half a teaspoon of salt, and this is 1 cup of frozen blueberries. I added 1 tablespoon of flour just to kind of let them not stick. And right here, 1.5 cups of whipping cream. Okay? Okay, so first I have a big bowl and I'm going to add 2 cups of flour. This is my baking powder. Here's my sugar, and here's my salt. Okay, had to figure out what I did with this. Anyway, okay, so now I'm going to mix it together. Okay, so I'm going to just mix all this together. Okay, so now according to the directions, I'm going to add my blueberries. Okay, and I'm going to fold these in. Let me get one of these spatulas and just kind of fold them in. Okay, now I'm going to add the whipping cream. Okay. Okay, so now I'm just going to mix all this together. Okay, I'm going to bring you in closer. Okay, so I'm just going to mix this. I feel like you guys need to see what I'm doing. Okay. Now it says not to over mix it. Okay, and it's kind of wet. It is supposed to be like that. Okay, so now I'm going to pour some. This is 1 tablespoon of some extra flour. And now I'm going to put my flour on here. Okay, so I got a little bit of extra on my hands just to, because it's a very wet batter. Okay, so you're not supposed to move this around. I mean, really mix it up too much. Okay, let me get my... Okay, so check this out. I have some butter, and I'm putting it in an 8x8 baking dish. Okay, just on the bottom. So now here are my biscuits. So I have one of these scooper thing. I'm going to transfer this to the bottom of my baking dish. Okay, so I'm going to sprinkle the little bit of flour that was right here. Okay, so now just pressing it down a little bit. My wobbly dish making noises like that. That's irritating. I have a few more, just a few more in that bag. You know, I'm going to sprinkle them on top. So let me show you what I'm doing. These are frozen blueberries, and I just kind of rinsed them to get some of the ice out. Okay, so, and then I'm just kind of letting them soak up some of the excess moisture on these paper towels. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them on that original little bowl. I'll put that in there. Okay, just like that. Now I'm going to add a little bit more flour in here. So now with the first one, it was a tablespoon of flour that I had. So with this one, I just kind of put half of a tablespoon. Okay, my oven is preheated, 425, it just went off. Now, these things always look so much better if you just add a few on top. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just kind of put and I'm going to kind of push them down a little bit. Okay, and that way there'll be lots of blueberries inside and on top. I think this is going to come out nice. Okay. Okay, so my stove is preheated, 425, so let's put this in. It's supposed to take about 20 to 30 minutes. I think I did this a long time ago, plain, without any blueberries, and it was 20 minutes, but it was kind of light. It wasn't as dark as it could have been. I like my biscuits to be a little bit golden. So I'm thinking with the blueberries, especially because they're still kind of cold, it might take about 30 minutes. I'll let you know. So let's put this in. Okay, so I very nearly forgot. You're supposed to kind of make some lines in it, kind of like pretend cuts. So that's what I'm going to do. So you can just follow them later. Okay, so I'm just going to make these little lines like that. Okay, now we're going to put them in the oven. They're looking pretty good. Look at that. Starting to get nice and spongy. So these are my blueberry biscuits. They came out beautiful. So what I did was inside, as you recall, I added 1 cup of blueberries, but on top, I added another half cup. That was what was left in the bag, and it really made it look so beautiful. And who doesn't love more blueberries? It is very tasty. Okay. So my blueberry biscuits, they're very tasty. I love blueberry. And these are really easy. Really easy recipe, and what's even easier is because you don't have to cut them. You don't have to cut them. It came out good, really good. Very easy recipe. So these are whipped cream blueberry biscuits. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.